Okay, in this video I'm going to show you how to do a hand drawing from this engineering worksheet right here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 drawings we have to do. This particular one here, I showed a video how to do it on AutoCAD. Even if you do it by hand, you can look at the video to see how it looks. This on the circle worksheet that I gave, this particular one on the circle worksheet, it was given there. There's one that's very similar to this one. This one here, okay, I have step-by-step instructions on AutoCAD how to do, so if someone's confusing, go take a look to see how it looks. Finally, we have this one. This is the one I'm going to do right now, and the other 4 you guys can try on your own. So I will do this one, and you have a head start on 4 of them. Okay, so how do I start this by hand? Let's take a look. Okay, the first thing I do is I make this shape here. Okay, I look at it and I can see this shape here quite clearly. So it's this view looking this way, the side view. So I go over here, I pick a place to start. So I say I pick right about here. So I'm not too close to the bottom. I want to leave some room for some dimensions and to put my name. So I'll start right here with that view, and I'll go 1 over here. So 1 this way. Then I'll go up by 1, 2. So I'll go up by 2 here. Okay. Then I count 1, 2 squares. Bring it back by 2 squares. Then I count up 1, 2, 3, 4 squares up. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. I went a little bit too high. I went 5 squares, but it's only 4 squares up. So I can use my eraser here. Okay, so again, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 squares up. 1 square this way. And the other side's exactly the same, so I just follow the 4 squares down. And then I go the 2 squares across here, so I go this way by 2. Okay, I bring it down the 2 squares. I go over 1 square. Oh, my pencil that keeps breaking. Well, that's okay. And then I go up. Now I count here. I go up by 1. And on this side I do the same thing. I go up by 1. And then these are connected here. And I've got my shape. A better pencil will probably do. So I've got that one shape. Okay. And now from this point, I'm going to look this way. I'm going to look at the front view. So I'm going to draw this rectangle and that rectangle. And it has to match up with the bottom here. So from this point on, I match up the bottom and here. And I count the number of squares that goes that way. So I get my pencilette. I leave a little bit of space here. Maybe I start over here. 2. So I count how many squares. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 squares. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Has to match up with the top. So I'm going to draw the same thing on the top here. Same line on the top. Okay, I'm going to draw a line down here and a line over here. Okay, now over across, I'm going to match this up with the top here, the top of this. I'm going to match it, and I'm going to put a line across there. So I've drawn this rectangle and the top rectangle. Now we've got 2 circles there. Let's figure out where they are, where the center is. Well, the circles are 2 squares wide. It's 1 square from the edge. So look, I know it's 1 square down. So I can do a little bit. I know it's about here. The circle will go there, there, and there. So it's one from here, one from there, one, one. Okay, so I know that, and I know there's 2 wide, so I can count 2 squares wide. I do the same over here. I go here, here, here. I do the 4 quadrants. We call those quadrants. So I've got the 4 quadrants there. I've got those 4 squares here. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to try to draw my best circle in those 4 squares here. I'm going to try to go around. I'm going to try to come here. I'm going to do like maybe a semicircle there, semicircle here. I'm going to do my best job of creating these circles here. Okay, I'll do the same over here. I'll do my best. I'll start, maybe I'll do part of a circle here. And over here, I'll do another part of a circle. Here, I'll do another part of that circle. And I'll start connecting it up. Okay, here, another part. And there's my circles. Okay. It is 0.7 lead. I'm just checking on the pencil and it's still breaking. It's the thick lead. It's not the thin one. It's still having trouble breaking. Okay. So I've got my 2 circles. I can see that. Okay. Now we're going to go and I'm going to add some details here. Well, these 2 circles have to appear on this drawing. But you can't see them. So they appear as dashed lines over on this drawing. So you get little dashed lines in here. Okay, and same with on the top. So the 2 circles appear as dashed lines here. Okay, we have to show the center of the 2 circles. So we're going to create a center line here. So I'm going to start off by putting a line here and a line there. I'm going to put a little tick here and a longer line. A little tick here and a longer line. And a little tick there. Okay. And I'll do the same here, a little tick there and a longer line, a little tick there and a longer line, a little tick there and a longer line, a little tick there and a longer line. Hopefully yours looks a bit better than mine. Okay, I can continue that over onto this drawing. Maybe I made those a little too long. And I'll put it here, a little tick here, a longer drawing line, and a little tick there. Here I probably went a little too far because I'm going to have to add some dimensions on the side, so I need some room there. And same here, it's a little bit too far. I need a bit of room later when I add my dimensions. Okay, down at the bottom here, this little piece is hidden behind. So this piece over here is hidden behind. So we add a little dash line here. So what we do is we add a dash line right here to show that hidden line back there. We still haven't finished the center line, so over here we draw our center lines the other way. So we go here, longer line, a little tick, a longer line, again a little tick, a longer line, a little tick, and a longer line coming out of the drawing. And same with over here, go right to the center, here, a little tick and a longer line. And same over here, longer line, tick, and a longer line. Okay. Okay, now we've got those 2 views drawn. We need to draw the top view, this view up here. It's consisting of this rectangle here, this rectangle right there, and there's another rectangle on the other side. Again, it matches up with this, so we're going to just put it over here. Okay, how wide is it? You can count the squares here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Has to be the same width as over there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it's going to have to go across the same length here. So we're going to do one big rectangle first. Across here. Okay, I'm going to come up, match up that side and come up. Okay, and then come back down. So come back across here. Okay. Now, there's this rectangle, this little rectangle, and another rectangle. So it's 2 squares in, or you can count 2 squares in. It goes here. And 1 square up. Or 2 squares down. Okay. I'm going to add where the holes are. So at the edge of the hole, we're going to put a little dash line here. And then we're going to put a little dash line here. Okay. Then we'll add a dash line here. Okay, and we'll add like two little squiggles. I should have just put two squiggles on the other, so I'm going to add 1 and 2. And over here too, I think would have been nicer if I just added 2 little dashed lines just to show where the holes are. So 1 here, 1 there, 1 here, and 1 right there. Now we show where the center is. We're going to add a center line, so we can make it a little bit longer. And we're going to add a center line here to show the center of those.